Good morning, folks. So it was an early rise today. As you can see, there's nothing but branches all over the place. Having a little bit of coffee. Oh, what a mess out there. Just all over the apartment complex, trees down. So, having a little coffee, chilling. Was a pretty good night last night. Pretty foggy out. There's still ice on the trees. Thought it would all be gone this morning from the rain, but there's still ice on the trees. So, yeah, really foggy out. Temps ain't too bad, but it is actually still raining now. So, we got a lot of rain. I'm hoping this stuff clears out of here so I can do a couple things there this week. Well, here within a couple of days. And check the weather and see. So, yeah, it don't look good out there. Trees all over this place. I don't know if any of them went through the roof. I don't think so. Little problem in the town of LaGrange. I was going to take the camera outside. I don't know if we can see it all the way down the building. They should have trimmed all them giant pines back when that dude was here cutting down trees, but they didn't. Now they're all over around the whole apartment, even in front of the apartment. They blew over the apartment and landed on the other side. Well, the cleanup crew has a job to do here. They should be busy for a while today. Other than that, what a great night. Working on something else, some other song. And yeah, it was a pretty good night. Peaceful. Pretty peaceful right now. I got to change coffees to Maxwell House. This Folgers just. And have you noticed you can't find dark roast? Right? Like dark roast is a dying breed, man. Everything's medium or medium or whatever it is. Excuse me. I like the dark roast because it don't get you going. You know, it don't zing you. There went that black squirrel. Yeah, that was probably his home then. All them trees probably came down. So what do we got today? We got clouds. It's still raining out. We also got a bunch of fog. But it'll be a great day. So I got to run up to the bank here, get a printout, get a printout of them papers that I signed. Right? They just tell me sign these. I never read anything I sign, and I'm gonna have to start reading everything I sign. You know, I had to stop a payment on something, so that's that's what the paperwork was for. So now I got to go back there today and get that paperwork to see what I signed. I hope I didn't sign you know, big money away or whatever. I don't think so. It's just a stop payment to someone. I can't believe it's still raining. It rained all day, all night, and it's still raining. Let's see if we can take this camera outside. The camera's been doing pretty. I wonder if I had a. I think I had a loose uh, connection somewhere. Hold on, I'm all tangled up there. All right, let's journey outside. Yeah, we got trees down. Look out. Look out. Look out. We gotta look out. It's Bridge Guy. It's BJ. Rainy days and rainy nights. right, so I went ahead and I heated up my camera last night, my HD, not the one I'm using now. Excuse me. Well, I hope that dude don't run up all the yard. What a mess outside. I just went into town too. It ain't too bad in town. A couple trees down or branches, but other than that, not too bad. Power stayed on. I want to give a shout out to the power company for finally getting a situation because our power was gone. If the wind just blew a little bit, the power went out here. But it seemed to be working pretty good. And I think they reconnected us to the power grid, the solar panel field out here. So, and I think that's what was happening last night when the lights were like getting dim, and then would go back to regular. So I imagine it was the generator or whatever kicking on with a heavy load on it. But it worked, so we're all good. Power didn't go out. Good. Turned out good. I had some last night before I went to bed. Had a couple pieces of it. It was good. Oh man, I need to wake up here. Got up kind of early today, 8:30. But I had a good sleep. Went to bed early and got up early. I wonder if these probiotic pills are giving me energy, being that it's helping me digest food. I don't know. At least the dang camera is working. All you need is some spinach. It's pretty foggy out though. Pretty dang foggy. Hope everyone's okay up north. I didn't check the weather out yet, but they were supposed to get some pretty bad weather up north. Well, at least you have a woman, Yoey. But another beautiful morning. Joey said, and my girlfriend, Olive, but she's kind of skinny and homely. Yeah, it's a woman. What else did he say? She ain't no Savannah. What is it with you guys and her? You guys are like lost puppies. Hey, Little Red Riding Hood, if you're out there, be safe. We got a bunch of trees down, so on your way through to Grandma's house, be careful for fallen trees. Ah, here come the marshmallow. That's good, marshmallow. That's good. Ah, What a peaceful night. What a peaceful night. Oh, felt so good to go to bed early. Oh, here, look out. Look out. Here he comes. He's going to pull these branches out. Don't hit my apartment. Smile. You're on Candid Monkey camera. You guys got your work cut out for you.
Oh my God. What a fucking mess.
Yeah. I probably would have called in the National Guard to come and clean this up.
I don't have a working chainsaw. I'm gonna plumber's rent it.
I don't know.
They went on tool.
What about Ace?
Yeah, in a minute I'm going to Jesse start calling around. There's a lot bigger shit than I thought there was.
Yeah. Be safe. All right. He's going to pull them out for us, but there's so much branch. He just said there's giant branches all over the place. So he's going to try and pull some of these out. And, man, we'll be right back to where we were. Hopefully this summer we can get them trees chopped down. Or at least trimmed up on the one side where they're not falling constantly on the roofs. I hope you don't take out my grill. I need my grill. All right, go on. Get out of here. Evo. Hold on. Whoa. Sweet mother of God, did he take out my... All right, hold on a minute. I got to wash my hands off. I had a pool. Oh, pine needles all over. I just walked outside. All right, so and what stinks is these are pine branches. So there's sap all over them. You touch them and you got sap all over your hands. He's taking the guitars. No, I told him to. You might be able to cut down some of these trees and sell them to a guitar company. Right? Spruce, pine, or whatever they are. For the tops of guitars. right? Yeah, he'd be better off throwing them in the back of his truck. He's trying to pull them with the chain. But some of them are pretty small. Now, he hooked up a chain and started pulling 2 of them, but one came out of the chain, so. Hey, I got my camera going because I was filming out here. So, you mind if All right. I just asked him if it was okay because I was filming outside. And he's like, I don't worry about it. Well, he's got his work cut out for him today. There's branches all over. He said when he got here, he thought it would just be a couple of small branches, but oh, there he goes. He's got it. He's pulling it. It's working. Keep going. Keep going. Oh no, he's picking up the scragglers that fell off. But he's going to call the office and he's going to try and get some more help out here. There's just too much, right, friend? You don't need to ask permission. Well, I was just asking to make sure. Some of these people around here have been causing so much trouble because they were on camera. I take the camera. Oh, here comes the old hag of the LaGrange. No, she came out of nowhere. Oh, sweet Jesus. What a night, though. If you watch the video the last video I did last night, you can hear all these trees falling, cracking and breaking all these branches. All right, how's your guys' coffee going? Yours is yummy? Good. Good. I might have some hot chocolate later on, so marshmallow, stick around. I might be able to use you later. Just stick around a little bit. Might be able to use you. Some hot chocolate. Look at the face. What? Just joking. Pretty foggy out. I can't even see the red barn that we usually see in the distance back there. Can't even see it. So it's pretty foggy out. I can't believe there's still ice on the dang trees. Remind me when I do move and buy a place, make sure there ain't trees all over the place. Ah, it's Fruity Pebbles. Good morning from Chicago. Ah, I love Chicago. I'm from there. How you doing out there? I heard you guys got slammed the other day out in Chicago with some high winds and horrible weather. I hope you're all okay. I want to give a shout out back to the family, all the friends from Chicago. Love you guys. Miss you. I miss the food. Do they still have great? I wonder if is Double Dog still out there? I'm wondering. Hot dog place. Yes, indeed, we did. It's foggy today. Yeah, it's foggy here. I'm just a state over from you. Demon Dogs or Double Dogs. Was it Double Dogs or hot dog place out there? Used to be ran by the manager of Chicago, the band. When I'm with you, it doesn't matter where we are. No matter wandering. I think that place is gone. Oh, that was a great place, man. They had everything. Is Mickey's still out there? I wonder if Mickey's is still going out there. You know, Patilio's moved out here to Fort Wayne. As soon as they opened, I was like, I'm out there. Went and got me a giant beef sandwich, some onion rings. You don't know about Nicky's? Well, there was two places. There was Nicky's, and then there was another place out there, Mickey's. They both were drive-ins. And, well, they weren't drive-ins. They were like little places, but the food was, they had incredible gyros. Just incredible gyros. The gyro plates were they were unbelievable. I mean, you buy one plate and it was like you get like 3 gyros worth of meat. I heard Demon Dogs was stealing electricity from the CTA rail line. that was Chicago Trans. That was Chicago, the band. Well, the guy that managed Chicago's owned that hot dog joint. And she put in there stealing electric from the CTA. Well, that used to be Chicago's original name was, wasn't it Chicago Trans Atlanta or something like that when they first, and then they just changed it to Chicago. Demon Dogs was so great. You couldn't remember the name. Chicago Transit Authorities, yeah. Yeah. I can't believe that place is gone. I seen it on YouTube and I was like, man, I wonder if that place is still going. But then it was on the documentary about Chicago. You know, the band, and they interviewed the manager, and no, I know they tore down Duke's Drive-In out there, out in, what was it, Burr Ridge, or not, Bridgeview? Was it Bridgeview or Oak Lawn, off there on Harlem? Please double check on Google, but I'm positive I read that. I don't know. It might have, because the guy that used to own it, I think, passed away, or at least he used to be the manager for Chicago, and he opened up the hot dog place. And now I don't know if that's true. That's just what they said in the documentary or whatever. Saturday here in the park. Think it was the 4th of July. People. Oh yes, ma'am. I grew up out there. Yes, the Cubs, the Bears, the Hawks. Yeah, I hear the Bears just bought Arlington Park, thinking about putting in a new stadium. Right? It's like, wow. Here they come around the corner. Yeah, but Lightfoot is trying to keep them. Yeah, I don't know. I heard they bought I hear they bought Arlington Park, and they're thinking about building a new stadium there. Right? I don't know. Well, here's the thing. Even if they don't build the new stadium, they bought a piece of property that definitely they can turn in and do something with, right? Whether it be development or whatever. They'll get their money back out of it. Pretty Pebble says, give me a break. Like, how can you transform a horse stadium to a football field? Oh, that's pretty easy for them to do that. That's why they bought it. You know, that's why they bought it. They could do it. It's no, they'll just tear down everything and start all over. Right? They'll tear down that whole stadium, and they'll start from the ground up. They want to do an indoor stadium, which I agree they should do an indoor stadium, but in the winter time you got to open up the roof to let the snow in, because it just wouldn't be Chicago football if you didn't have 30 below zero weather and snow all over, right? You remember the old timers, Hampton and all them guys, right? guys would be playing football in the snow out there, and it'd be 30 below zero and wind blowing, and right, and they'd be in short sleeve shirt. They wouldn't have their long john sleeves on and all kinds of. They'd be out there in just regular long sleeve shirt or a short regular jersey. Should have kept the racetrack. Nah. It was old anyways. They would have had to redo it anyways. It's been there for, I don't know, for so long. So I think what they did was just, we don't want to dump the money into it to rehab it. And they just sold it. Probably would have costed a fortune to go over the whole thing and redo it. Yeah, that's Chicago football. Right? God bless. That's what Chicago football was all about. You know what? No one ever wanted to play us at Soldier Field in the winter. Right? When we were on top, and we got choice of home, playing at home. People just didn't want to come there. They're like, oh my God, we got to go to that place. It's got 30, 40 below zero temperatures and snow. No one ever wanted to come to Soldier Field to play us. Good God. And the other teams would be bundled up. They could barely move. Not our guys. No, I can remember being a kid watching the football games. And it'd just be snowing like crazy. Cold weather. And they'd be out there in just a regular jersey. No gloves and nothing. Oh, here he comes. He's pulling a big one. He's pulling a big one. They're changing everything here. Time for a new mayor. Yeah. Maybe I'll run for mayor. Bring back old traditions and open up Demon Dogs or Devil Dogs. Reopen it. Now I know you got Johnny's. Oh wait, Johnny's ain't out there, is it? Johnny's hot dog joint or whatever it was. I don't think it's out there anymore. Yeah. I've noticed it changed. I went back probably about 10 years ago. When one of my buddies passed away, I had to go back there for the funeral. And it was just unreal. Jimmy's Polish Sausage on Grant. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I went back there and I could not believe it. I just could not believe where I used to live. We used to live up in the outskirts of Chicago, the city. Like Summit, Illinois, out in the Cicero area and stuff like that. And then we moved from there to probably about 20 minutes away out to Orland Park. And I went back there to Orland Park where one of my buddies passed away, and I could not believe it. It was like the city. It was like once where it was all cornfield out there, right? Now is just I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, man, we used to ride our dirt bikes out here, right? In the fields and everything, and now it's just all buildings and stop and go traffic, and that was a little suburb. It's unreal. Right? So it's just unreal. Now they used to have a little burrito place. I think it was Burritoville in Summit, Illinois. Oh my God. I'm telling you, the burritos were as big as a football. They were great. And then they had these chunks of carrots and jalapenos. Oh, it was great. It was great. We don't have anything like, well, the closest thing we got to that is Portillo's out here. And they just moved out here, I think, a couple of years ago, 4 or 5 years ago or something. Why can't you say where you lived? We know where you live now. Everybody knows where I'm from. I was born in Illinois. Well, Fruity Pebbles, send my love to Chicago. I miss you guys. I miss the home state. I've been in this God-forsaken city all my life. I can't wait to leave here. Little lady, I know. But once you move away, then you can't. What do I really miss about it? Well, of course, the family and friends and everybody, but right, and the concert hall, the World Theater, which they changed that. Uh, the food, right, it was unreal. But yeah, the way things are going now, I've even got family going. We're trying to get out of here. It's too much, right? A house right on the traffic. The traffic is unreal. I'll tell you, Fruity Pebbles, it is a big change from living out there and now living out here in the country. Especially with traffic and everything. We just don't have traffic out here. Yeah, this town used to be like that too. We had one traffic light in the center of town here, right? Smaller when I first moved out here, and now, right, there's two traffic light. I'm gonna say one, two, three traffic lights in town, and a McDonald's, right? They brought in McDonald's, and I was like, you could have picked anybody but McDonald's. And we got a Pizza Hut on the outside of town, right? And what else do we got a Subway, and that's about it. Small little town, small little shopping or grocery store. Here's the funniest thing. It's a small little town, but we got one, two, three, four gas stations. Peaceful and quiet. Oh, it's very peaceful and quiet, especially at night, especially early in the morning on a Sunday. You wake up Sunday morning and it's just so quiet. Birds chirping, squirrels you can hear. Right? Sometimes there's even deer that come out of the cornfield there. So it's peaceful and quiet. I'll tell you another thing. You don't hear a bunch of gunshots going off, right? If you hear a gun going off, it's usually somebody in the field uh, zeroing in their sights, getting ready for hunting season. No cars, no fire engines, people yelling. No, none of that out here. Well, we get people yelling, right? You still get domestic crap, you know, but it ain't nothing like the city. Nah, don't be jealous. It has its downfalls. Like in the summertime, right? It stinks outside sometimes because there's nothing but cow farms and pig farms and chicken farms. So sometimes when they're doing the getting the field ready for to grow, you know, they spread that manure or whatever it is, and sometimes it smells. But other than that, it's okay. Right? We don't have the big gangs. We don't have graffiti all over. Uh, we don't have a lot of things out here, but it's peaceful, right? Sometimes you get trouble everywhere. It is dusty out here, though, being that there's nothing but fields out here. Yeah, one of the old time courtyards, right? Old time courtyard. Uh, old buildings from late 1900s. There's a couple schools. One of them has, you know, they fence the schools off. So none of the kids could go outside the fence, right, during school hours, which I thought was a pretty good idea. I'm like, "Let's keep them in the, you don't want them wandering off on recess. And because there's a main highway that comes through here, old US 20, which used to be Route 66. So we get a lot of semis that use that and come through here in town. So I thought it was a pretty good idea to keep the to fence it in to keep any of the little kids from running out into the street. What? The fence is for shooters. What are you talking about? No, the fence around the school to keep the little kids inside. The shooters with a fence. What are you? No, we got three. We got three police stations in town. I know. It's about like they're like we got another. Well, we got county, we got the sheriff, and then we got local town, right in town. So three police stations, and most of the night we we can't find them. Right? And then some nights you got 6, 7, 8 squad cars driving around. And now you remember the Andy Taylor, like Fruity Pebbles is saying in Michigan up here, because I'm right on the border. Right, about 5 minutes. I'm in Michigan if I want to be. In Michigan, they still have them old police cars. Well, not old. They're newer Challengers, but they only have the one light, like the old time sheriff's cars had. That's it. They just got the one light on top, the dome light, and that's it. Oh, yes, Fruity Pebbles. It's been great chatting. I've got to catch the bus, Gus. Make a new plan, Stan. Don't need to be coy, Roy. Just listen to me. I'm on the bus. Yes, it was. Make sure you send my love back home to the Kramers. Love you, folks. Oh, Miss Fruity Pebbles. I'm a movie channel, meaning I do my own skits and music. I do a bunch of music and comedy. I also do crime videos and rants and raves. So just letting you know, it can get kind of crazy in my chat sometimes, and just no offense to anybody. No offense to anybody. Just a small YouTube channel. Oh, and I got a bunch of trolls in here, Miss Fruity Pebbles, so pay no attention to any of these people. If they ever give you trouble, let me know and I'll time them out. No, Marshmallow's good. They're good. Don't worry. Don't worry. But thank you very much for stopping in and so do you have a channel too? If you have a channel, let me know and I'll check it out and sub to it. I want little Savannah. Well, don't we all? But we always can't get. Yes, you do. All right, I'll check it out. Well, let me write down here your name. Thank you for stopping in. Have a great day. Be safe out there on the bus, little lady. Be safe out there. I know how Chicago is. Marshmallows laughing. Oh, because I thought what said about Savannah. Marshmallows like, I want Savannah. We all do. But you can't get what you want. I'm just joking, Savannah. I'm just joking. Have a great day, Miss Fruity Pebbles. Oh, Marshmallow's leaving too. He's off to find Savannah. He's off to find her. Man, look at him. He's off to find her. Though the only reason these people were let loose because of her and Debbie were saying, be nice. Release them. What do you mean release? They were in here calling you names. Release them. Let the love go. All right. Marshmallow, you be good today. And remember, Marshmallow, when you're hearing the fires going, I know you're afraid of fire. I know that. So just stay back from the fire a little bit. You'll be all right. I should get you a fireproof suit, right? Then you won't be melting all over the place, dude. You get too close to the fire. Well, there's a little lady. Oop, there went that squirrel. I know she's got a big gathering. She's famous, right? Her and Bendejo. You're even famous, Marshmallow. It's still raining though. Now go, Marshmallow. Go find your love. All right, I might be ending this video here shortly. I got some stuff to do. For one, I got to vacuum up all these pine needles. That's what stinks about having these dang pine trees. Is you go outside and step on a needle, and it's got sap all over it. You track it all through the house. So now I got a vacuum. I want to thank God for my camera working this long. Now I have to plug this HD one in and see if I heated it up enough, and maybe it melted the solder joints back in. I don't know. We'll see. Can you folks hear the rain still falling? Boom, 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 boom. Ah, very peaceful. Finally, peace. Everyone's gone to find Savannah. So much peace now. My computer's been acting up. I don't even know if there's any people even watching this because lately it's been showing 0 people. All you people could be computer generated, right? Maybe. But I had a lot of people in here and I think they're all looking for Savannah. We know Marshmallow is, so. Be careful in your journeys of finding the Savannah. Why do you keep hitting the mute? The what? The mute? Is it on? I don't know if the mic's working. I told you I've been having trouble with my computer. Am I on or off? I must be on because you've been hearing me, so. No, they must have been dropping off a package. That's why they were here this morning, probably. Somebody living around here or something. I want to see the village. Grab your camera. Nah, they already did that. I already had somebody come up and grab my camera thinking I was filming them. And I'm like, no, go on my YouTube channel. I'm filming the sunset. Right? It's almost like reminding me of the city of crack person. I'm like, get your crackhead off of my camera. You know, I brought in security and stuff. There ain't nobody got to come up and do anything. Pretty much got the town surrounded with authorities. This time I got authority to go ahead and protect my property. So I don't think anyone will grab it. So peaceful. I do like being out here in the country compared to the city. All the chaos and commotion. It's very peaceful. I like it. Now I just need to move on the outskirts of town. Like I was before. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this video down. I got some stuff to do around here. It was a peaceful. Well, we'll go to an hour and 30 minutes. Got 5 minutes left. Why's that? Marshmallow says, I get scared when you turn your hat backwards. Well, I have no idea why you're scared about that. Shows my face. It's starting to calm down out here because the birds are starting to come out. Yeah. No, I think I might take all this stuff down. Yoey. I think I might another change of I don't know. Thinking about taking them all down. They're filled all over the walls in the bedroom. I got my giant Tony Montana picture in there in my bedroom. I don't know. Change. I don't know. Clean some of this stuff out of here. I mean, it's warm and cozy, nice atmosphere, you know. But too much stuff, too much knickknacks, guitar stuff, and all kinds of crap. Nope, nothing above the bed. I'm putting nothing on the ceilings. Ba ba da ba 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 da da da. Do 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 da da. Ba 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 ba. You should have seen it when I had like 4 or 5 amps in here, drum sets in here. It was just so cluttered, man. All music stuff. All right, I am going to end this video. You folks have a great day. Let's see what Marshmallow said. You should print a picture of Savannah and hang it above your couch. What is with you dudes? And that little lady. Move on. Marshmallow. That would be kind of sick, right? No, if I was with the little woman, well, sure. But that's a little bit too much. I think she would like that. Oh, I bet she would. I bet a lot of women would like me to have a poster over my bed, but no, I like the real thing, right? Who needs to look at a poster when you have the real thing? And you always said, nobody said to be a hoarder. I'm not a hoarder. It's just antique stuff and music stuff, concert stuff, guitars, glass. You know, Tiffany lights or lamps or whatever. Just stuff all over. I think yeah, I think she would think you're a sicko if she came over to your house and you had a poster of her above your bed. Right? I don't know. But you folks have a great day. Be safe. Love you all. Now I'm saying you all. It's starting to sound like Reno. There's trespassers among us. Have a good day. Be safe. God bless everyone. Lord, thanks for another day. And I think I'm going to break away from everything. I'm just going to walk away from everything for now. Chill and find myself again, man. Right? Now, I hear a lot of birds out there twerping. And it's still raining, so I don't know. Maybe I'll do a outdoor video here in a little while. It looks like it's starting to let up a little bit, but we'll see. You folks have a great day. Be safe. I wish you all well on your journey to your expedition to find Savannah. All you folks be safe. Marshmallow and Yoli and Miss Fruity Pebbles and all you folks, be safe on your journey, your quest to find Savannah. Have a good day, folks. Love everybody. Peace.